What energizes you? What are you good at? What would you like to do every day of the week? These are important questions to ask yourself before you start looking for a job. In this video, we will show you why and how. Knowing yourself is very important. Instead of looking at vacancies and checking if your profile is suitable, our tip is to start by thinking about and determining what you want and are able to do. And then look for jobs that suit you. Once you have an idea of what you want, it will also be easier to plot the route to get there, such as choosing a part-time job or activity in addition to your study program that will help you on your way.
I think in today's market, starters want everything really fast, but I think they need to realize that the point where they want to end up is not the point where they have to start, essentially. Everybody needs to make small steps, and every step of the way you learn something valuable that you take with you to the next step. So please keep that in mind. You don't need to start in your dream job. You can grow towards that.
Nou ja, voordat ik mijn huidige baan vond waar ik heel erg op mijn plek ben, heb ik verschillende commerciële banen gehad met wisselend succes. En daar heb ik wel heel veel van geleerd. Dus dat is heel nuttig geweest.
Many of our behaviors are subconscious. Gaining self-knowledge and discovering your own talents can therefore be challenging. Yet, we will try. Start with the question, who are you? This includes a lot of other questions, such as, what positive characteristics stand out to you? What are your strengths? What competencies and skills do you have? What energizes you? What are your interests and motivators? And what would drain you? What would not suit you? What is your experience? How did you develop into who you are now? Under what circumstances do you not function so well? Write down the answers to these questions for yourself. The question, what do you want, can also be split up into, what are your ambitions? What do you want to achieve? What do you want to mean to others? What do you stand for? What impact do you want to make? What do you like to work on? What are your interests? How do you answer these questions? Self-reflection. Look at what you have done so far during your studies and the choices that you have made. Why did you make those choices? Are you happy with the results, or are there things you would have done differently? What are your highlights and successes so far? Do you find it difficult to answer? Ask for help and feedback from those around you, such as fellow students, friends, or family. What do they think are your positive characteristics? When do they think you really shine? You can find out more about the many online personality tests on the career page at vu.nl. This can provide surprising insights or confirm your opinion. Now that you have got some inspiration for learning about yourself, we recommend that you write your profile description. You could create a summary or mind map of your personal characteristics. This will serve as the base for the next steps in your career orientation. Look at many vacancies and company profiles and analyze to extent to which they suit your profile. Find out what appeals to you or not about the organization, the content of the work, and the circumstances. You can find a lot online on websites and on LinkedIn, and you can also talk to people in your network about their jobs and employers. This will allow you to get an increasingly clear view of what would and would not suit you and what you will need to learn or develop to qualify for the jobs that get you excited.
I researched a lot about the company beforehand, and then I tried to find some common ground between me and the company I'm going to work for. And if I don't, then maybe that's not the right fit. So in that sense, I always researched a lot about the company and saw like especially their missions and values. If they match with mine, then I think I'm always prepared to go for an interview.
Watch the video about LinkedIn and networking on this topic as well. And finally, whether you know exactly what you want or whether it is difficult to come up with the right step for you, the feeling that you have to pick the right job to successfully start your career can cause a lot of pressure. Let go of that stress and trust that there are many different roads to success. You're not the only one that finds this difficult at times. Talk about it with people around you. This can provide a lot of relief. Give yourself time to discover and remember that you do not make one choice for the rest of your life. A career can have many twists and turns.